Yeah, if you see any roaches,
shh, be quiet.
it's gonna be okay.
All right, glowers, welcome, welcome, welcome. It looks like Lori Tyvek is here first. So, Lori Tyvek, make sure that you let's put our glowers up. How about that? And everybody, make sure you hit those likes. Make sure you hit those likes. Hey, Taylor, how are you, girl? Hopefully, we're gonna just get a couple more people in here, and we are going to be able to partay. Hi, guys. Um, let's get our glowers up. I see Lord Tyvek was first. So Lord Tyvek, as we always do it this time, want you to send over your I would love for you to send over your not Cash App. I need your phone number because I do Zelle now. Cash App is I got hacked. I got hacked. I think, I was giving out too much free money. I got hacked. So, but we're going to get into it, guys. We're not going to belabor the point. You guys know I'm like going crazy. I'm a little just all over the place because this is the big move that's happening this week. And I have some pretty big information that I have been working on, our pretty big update that I've been working on that I hopefully will bring you guys up to speed next Wednesday. But for my official glowing away event, y'all, I know parting is such sweet sorrow, but it is time to move up and on. And I've just got some really cool things to tell everybody. So I want to see what happened to my people. So we're going to see if my people get in here. Let's see. Get those glowers up, though, guys. Let's get these glowers up. Hey, Taylor. All right, so Taylor, if Lori Tyvek does not come back, I'm going to have to give that Cash App to you, girl. All right, Zelle. Make sure you email me your phone number because I do Zelle now. I got hacked on Cash App, which was crazy. Hey, Iron Maiden. Welcome, welcome. You guys, y'all saw the title. Y'all know what we're talking about today. Monica! Ooh, my people are in here. Come on, come on, come on. Everybody throw them glowers up. Yes, throw them glowers up. Y'all got me excited today. We are live at 5. Y'all know I was just a little bit late because we are yes. So we are going to make sure that we are covering what's glowing on. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Can somebody please tell me what's glowing on? Because I'm really flabbergasted, and I really want to know who made that decision to rock those claws. Okay. Taylor, do you have any idea? You saw the thumbnail. Do you have any idea of who made that decision to rock those claws? Because I would like to know. So y'all know how I do. Until I get my light bulb found, I'm gonna put up my glow symbol that I like to do, and I like to do diamond. The website is up and it is official. I love it. It's nice. I want to create a space where we're celebrating everybody's glow up, not just mine. We're celebrating how everybody's going up. So make sure that Taylor, you say you're not sure? It says I'm not sure either. I'm not. But make sure that we do have our bulbs going, or our other glow items going. But I'm going to throw up my diamonds for right now. But make sure you go on the website. The website is, I'm going to put it in here. It is www.glowmega.life. Okay. Make sure you check it out. Guys. I've been having a really good time putting that together. That was something that was a great suggestion from Rashida Strober. And if you guys do not know, she is the first and only Darkism activist. And she's like, Courtney, you got to get you a website. And I'm like, girl, you're right. So thank you, Rashida, for that glow up piece of advice. And I did go ahead and start that website, but there we go. Here we are, and this is the website, glowmega.life. And I don't know why this is in caps, y'all, but I guess that's how I'm feeling. But we are going to get started. We're going to get started in here. I just love that all my people are here. Oh, I'm buffering? Oh, no. Oh, thank you, Taylor. Hopefully that changes. Because I'm not really feeling like I'm doing it on my end. I just saw a glitch. I feel like I'm in the Matrix. Just saw a glitch. Yeah, but I can't do it in the front because the boxes are everywhere. But I do have a weaker connection to the back. But thank you, Taylor. I'm sorry, but we're gonna try to get through it. So we're gonna try to go on a little bit about what's going on right now in regards to these protests, right? Guys, let me tell you. Great, I'm back. Let me tell you, these protests are they are exciting a bit, but at the same time, they are concerning me because I just don't think that we're as focused as we could be with them. So it's kind of like concerning me. But when I saw your friends, and y'all, I want y'all to know I labeled that picture, no ma'am, Nancy. No ma'am. No ma'am, Nancy. Yes, that's the name of that picture. So even though, who's all we're low, and make sure we get those likes up, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure we get those likes up. Nancy got a big no for me. She won't be going to Hollywood. And then y'all saw the rest of the clip. She couldn't even get up. Like her knees was broken. So she ain't even having a hot girl summer. Her knees was out of whack. She couldn't even get up. Y'all, what's going on? What's glowing on? What's going on? I do honestly want to know. I don't know who gave the permission, who gave the thumbs up, who told them that was a good idea, because it wasn't. It was sad. It looked real corny. It looked real desperate. You know, the only thing they was missing was Creepy Joe up in that picture. That's the only thing they were missing. So yes, time is winding down. I'm definitely finding I'm responding to a text or two. Yes. So, excuse me. As what I'm finding, Monica, why are you laughing? Let me find my glow symbol. I need to know why y'all, that's my number one best friend, y'all. We about to reconnect and we about to really tear it up. So I cannot wait to get there, sis. But yeah, I was like, no, ma'am, Nancy. Yeah. We not playing that game today. We're not playing that game. So I think that the movement is getting redirected. And here's why I think that, guys. Okay. So we are talking about this being, I watched a little bit of that the House meeting today. And George Floyd's brother was speaking at it, right? And they were saying, well, you know, what can we do to fix this? And he said, we just gonna use Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Because this man just did this because he's racist. This man just did this because he's racist. But we're gonna use Jesus Christ to fix this. So Monica, yes, sis, yes. Looks so corny. Looks so corny. So corny and sad and misguided and misdirected and ill-advised. But he said we're going to use Jesus Christ because, you know, it's just race. And y'all know me. I am a believer. I am a believer. It does not always rub somebody the right way. It doesn't rub people the right way, but I'm a believer. And I definitely, when I am in distress, yes, Iron, they do. Let me give you a glower. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They keep us tied to the plantation with those plantation politics and those antics. But somebody told them wrong. I almost want to say somebody had to advise them that knew that that looked stupid. I want to say that y'all think Jesse Jackson told them that? What y'all think? There's my moderator. There's my girl. Hey, princess. Let me give you your. We always gonna give our girl jewels for her crown, y'all. Make sure you check out Black Princess's channel. She had a very good live last week with a Mr. Josh Hopkins, was it? And I mean, I started that conversation like here, but by the time we were able to talk and work out, so we can really, we can create solutions with African American conservatives. We really can. And I think that that's one of the biggest misconceptions with us, is that we think that all of these answers are going to come from the Democratic Party. No, they aren't, because when we talk about how the party was founded, and the principles they were founded on, it's not like they flip-flopped. I think that the parties are pretty much very much still consistent with what their intentions and energies are. So at any rate, we have to be very, very, very strategic in how we start to commandeer. It comes from the communities, absolutely. We have to be very, very good. We have to be very strategic with how we steer these next conversations, because these conversations that we're having right now are honestly going to change. Thank you, Monica, right? Are honestly going to change our children's futures. The conversation that we're having right now. And, I was on a Facebook Live earlier today, and y'all, somebody was like, what, these baby boomers need to stop. What y'all think about that? Somebody said baby boomers are sabotaging y'all. Who agrees? Put up a like if you agree. Put up a glow. Put up a light bulb. Or put up something if you and our children's children. Yes, but I really think our children's children, Monica, because our children are still young enough. Girl, I had we got teens, but they still young enough to see a change in the direction of our agendas. It's because let me tell you, people will say, "Oh, Rome wasn't built in a day." That's true, right? But guess how long that thing took to tear down? Y'all put up a glow. And Black Princess, I forgot. I still haven't put up. There's your crown. Thank you for always being such a great moderator. You guys, please make sure you check out Black Princess's channel. Black Princess, make sure you drop that link. I am sharing on all of my platforms. I love the conversations that you're having. I love that you're a young student that's leading these conversations. This means a lot to how things are being developed, y'all. So, and who's talking and what we're talking about. So I was on a live earlier today, and they were talking about how your baby boomer friends were talking, real. They've been trying to take over. Thank you. Gonna give you another glower for that. Thank you, Black Princess. Agreed. And as quiet as it's kept, y'all. Because I don't like to. I've never wanted to make this channel, and you guys know this. I've never wanted to make this channel about negativity of any type. I want to make this channel, I want this to be a safe space where people can come and we can agree, we can disagree civilly, and we can, elevate and move up, right? And so thank you, Taylor. Absolutely, right? And so I'm saying that to say this. Sit down, baby boomers. For real. Because y'all, when that Rodney King thing happened, let me tell y'all, that was 1992. I was 13 years old, 8th grade. And when those guys were found not guilty, I remember me and my dad, and my dad is in that baby boomer age group, y'all. I remember just having this really serious conversation with my dad, and my dad was talking about, how he was a member of the Black Panther Party and that sort of thing. And my mom was like, Richard, you ain't do nothing with the Black Panther Party. You was over there making copies. Like, that's what my mom told my dad. I don't know if that's true, but my dad said he was a part of that party, y'all. Okay, that's what my daddy said. But my mom said, the Black Panther Party had already gotten infiltrated by the time my daddy came around. And so my mom was like, I don't know, Richard, you might have been, over there being, thank you, right? You might have been over there, doing the infiltrate. You might have been over there turning over some serious information, because you over there at the copy machine. Stop. Monica, that's what Rosalind didn't play no games. I know she was light skinned. You know how light skinned, she had light skin privilege. You know how she was light skinned talking to my daddy. Y'all make sure we get those likes up, because I see we in this room, but these likes, come on, let's make sure we get them up, y'all. This is pretty good. We're doing pretty good in this live. So, but she was saying that to say this, that there was already slime dog, girl, let's talk about it, girl. I'm about to be up in the A. Girl, you better reach out to me, slime doll, okay? Please hit me up. Please email me. Black Princess, please make sure you drop the email address, and I'm going to put the website up. I'm about to be up in Georgia. I told you I was coming back, sis. We linking and we glowing, sis. Y'all, let me tell y'all about slime doll. This is what I love, sometimes when I'm talking to I talk to a lot of big, like, YouTube content creators, right? And I'm always like, you know what? Oh, my IG is Group Glow Up. So I talk to big content creators, and I'm like, yo, my channel is, it's growing, but it's a slow burn. And, they always say the same thing. They're always like, do not worry about it being a slow burn, because you're going to have a better relationship with your people, because you're going to know, like, who your people are. And I'm telling you, I remember when me and Slime Doll met. Slime Doll had my back, and I didn't even know it. She had my back in that room, y'all. She was like, because a dude was like, I was talking about how men feel like they're entitled to, a woman's They do. And they don't have to do nothing. And me and my girl Monica always have this conversation. And so she can back me on that too. But I didn't know Slime Doll. But this dude came for me. And I tell y'all, Slime Doll had my back. I know Slime Doll is, but you gorgeous. That's why I was like, when I went on your page, I was like, this girl is what? If this girl ain't got 10 million followers, something wrong with the system. Slime Doll is gorgeous, y'all. So she had my back. She was like, yes, they do. Dudes always think they entitled. And then she was telling me about, her experience with these dudes that don't even have. And then I was like, you know what? You're really cool. Come to my channel. Let's hang out. And I told you, I said I was going to be back up in that Georgia. So I said we was going, we're going to meet up. We're going to glow up, sis. But it's true. And so I really appreciate that. And so I appreciate that when people come on this channel, like, I know who they are. So even though it's a slow burn, it is a slow burn, y'all. But you know what? Slow burns they last longer. Slow burns make the best fires because they last longer. So I'm not going to be mad at it. But I will continue to say this. It does blow my mind, and it does really, kind of frustrates me that, especially when the YouTubers, when you have these huge platforms, like, let's really start to talk about what the agenda should be. That's why I put that up there, what I did. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all better put it up for my Black Princess, because this girl, we've been rocking, and she's dependable. She's about it. The conversations that she's leading on the live, and I really appreciate just that other creators that are willing to share their space. That's so important. And I know I keep promising y'all I'm gonna share my space, but I promise y'all it's coming. As soon as I get, yeah, and it's true. And you know what, Slime Doll? Another thing on that topic too, we respond, and it's true. But I tell you who's good at that also, Saucus Ray. Saucus Ray has, about 11,000, I think. And I know her goal is to hit 20,000 before, January of this year. But no, thank you, Black Princess. I'm telling you, girl. And Taylor, make sure you email me. Black Princess, drop the link. Email me and send me your phone number so I can Zelle you, so we can get you y'all know how I do. Okay, I don't just show up. I glow up. If you show up, you get glowed up. Okay, first in the room always gets a little bit of cash, just to do something with. It don't be nothing major. I ain't tricking out your whole pockets, but I am just letting you know I do appreciate. And I always say, people say, oh, don't worry about da 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 da. You don't know how many people do turn down that money, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, don't block my blessings, because when I bless, I get blessed, and that's the way I see it. So, you beautiful. That's why I said we're gonna be glowing up. We're gonna glow up when I get to the A, because Monica is in the A too. Monica is my bestie from college, and she is mad cool. So when I get to Georgia, we are going to do some lives, and they're going to be phenomenal. They're going to be funny. We're going to do it like how they do Queen's Court. That's how we're going to do it. And don't let Monica, she going to be modest. Monica is humble, but Monica used to tear the floors up when we was at FAMU. Yes, please know this. Monica used to outdance anybody on that floor. She's from Texas, so, she got that. Megan Thee Stallion probably got that energy from her. She already know what time it is. But I do think that the bigger YouTube channels, they get kind of full on something else, and they start to patronize to whoever their bigger demographics are. And so if you realize your bigger demographic is not really talking about anything political, then guess what? You're not going to talk about anything political. But me, I'm still at the point where I'm trying to figure out where my people are, Hey, that's right, Taylor. I'm trying to figure out where, what my people are interested in. So we're able to try some different things. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Slide. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girly. Girl is gorgeous. When I went on her channel, I was clearly expecting to see at least 30,000, honestly. Cause I'm like, oh wow. And she really had my back. I'm going to support. I'm going to go on her channel. And I was like, I went back out and clicked back on again. Cause I was just like, man, this girl should be like, this girl is like official, she's beautiful. But so we are going to be looking at supporting each other more. We need to support each other more. This is the time for it. And so this is the part of the conversation that I think we should do. This is the part of the conversation that I think that we should be leading in. This is the part of the conversation this is why when I saw these, robots, these MK Ultras, these agents up there with their kente cloth on and kneeling down, I was like, who? Because ain't nobody. You did it? No, nobody. Nobody would have told, nobody from left or right over here would have told Nancy Pelosi to do that. No, ma'am, Nancy. No, ma'am. Not at all. Not at all. So I say, this is why we do need more of us, our Generation Xers, our Generation Zers, our millennials. We need more of your heads in the game and really prioritizing what this paradigm shift, because that's exactly what it is. But if you leave it to, and y'all know how I do after these lives, y'all know I do my little teachings, okay? I'm going to drop a link to this amazing Malcolm X little snippet I came upon about 2 days ago. And this is what I love so much about Malcolm, right? Y'all know that's my glow up king. Yes. Reparations, sis. Come on. If you ain't talking about, listen, this is the chant, y'all. If y'all going out protesting, no paycheck, no peace. No paycheck, no peace. That's the chant. Okay? that's police brutality. Let's get together and let's really shift this agenda because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. She did. I saw the footage. Yo, the footage was crazy. She couldn't get up, and she was like shaking. Y'all. I didn't think she was gonna make it up. I didn't. She had to call up a couple of staff members that had to help her. She was looking like how Hillary did. Remember when Hillary was trying to get into the truck that day? She had passed out trying to get into the truck, and they had to be propped up. Yes, looking like a mummy. Thank you, Iron. You know, and this is what it is, though, because if we listen to them, and this is what Malcolm was saying, y'all, I'm going to put that link up in this chat later, and you're going to really see it. But the link was basically, he was exactly a fool. Okay, I'm going to give her a spotlight on her on that. Thank you, Taylor. But we have to really start to rein this back in, because as Malcolm said, you'll leave it, your oppressors will tell y'all, they'll tell y'all what $14 trillion, but only 350,000 per 42 million adults. 42 million people. 42 million people, 350,000. Somebody told me, I ain't even lie. A girl organizing a protest here on this Saturday coming up in Coconut Grove. She said Bob must have been looking at his own bank account, trying to figure it out. No, Bob, don't look at your own bank account, Bob. Look at what they were able to do, you know, just in this COVID. And no, we don't want no $1,200 checks, but I think we can go a little higher. I don't see anything less than $1 million. I honestly don't. And this is why we need to be pushing for that. No paycheck, no peace. And we ain't talking about a couple of coins, you know, 350,000. Nah, dog. We gonna need to get all the way right. We're gonna need to get all the way right. And if you can't even, because check it, they said in the average person's lifetime, just making $17, I think, to $24, $25 an hour, they're going to see at least almost $2 million in their lifetime if they start working at 15, 16 years of age and they live into, I think it's like 80. They're going to make almost $2 million in their lifetime. So the fact that y'all not even cracking $1 million, and I'm gonna make just working from the time I'm 16 to, if I work from 16 to 80, if I live just from 16 to 80, I'm gonna be guaranteed $1 million, a little over $1 million anyway. Y'all, I used to do insurance broker. I used to be an insurance broker. I still am licensed to. I'm still deciding. I have to decide. I have up until July 30th to decide if I want to take the test to go up to the next level. I'll have to see. I'm still deciding on, because I'm going to tell you how many policies I have sold. In the 2 years that I've had my license, I have sold 4 policies. Y'all, we're not having these conversations. And that's another reason. That's another reason why we really need to get in control of it. But like I say, y'all, this is the cry. Forget that, let's defund the police department and let's put it into PAL. I appreciate that, because I work with the youth and we do need it. But y'all, what we really need is capital and access to opportunity. And that comes with money. And that's what we don't have collectively. They said by the year of 2053, let's get those likes up. We got more people in, but we got these likes. These likes need to get up. By the time of 2053, Black people, African Americans, their average value will be at 0. You heard me right. 0. The average income. Y'all, that is just crazy. Slime Dog, you're doing it today. You're going to be a moderator. That's what you're pitching for. Girl, the next chat, you got the wrench. You got the wrench. Hey, you are going to be wrenched up in here. Thank you. Thank y'all. Yes, thank y'all. I see them lights going up. Absolutely. But that's what we're on, y'all. We're on realizing that we're not having these conversations. when we're getting in these rooms, well, you ain't got to ask, girl. I'm telling you, you got the rich, girl. You got the rich. You got this rich. We love you. No, that's what we about over here. You know, we glowing up. Trust me, the only reason why Monica's my best friend, y'all. The only reason why Monica don't have a rich is because Monica be doing super mom stuff. Monica be in and out of the chat. She doing super mom stuff. She ain't paying all that much attention to it, but she's my bestie. She's my best friend, y'all. Let me tell y'all, we rolled so hard in college. I was like, you know, this girl, I didn't go that way, but I'm like, this girl is like, you know, she's my love. She's the love of my life. Like, what? She better be glad I got engaged. I did get engaged and I got married while we was in school. I got engaged and married while we was in college. So I appreciated that she let that relationship blossom, because she could have been a blocker. She could have been a blocker. Like, Courtney, what about our dates and where are we going? But no, I was like, Monica, I gotta go mail this letter, because you know my boo, shortly after we started going out, he actually transferred schools and he transferred to the West Coast, and so you know I was always having to break up me and Monica dates to go take those phone calls. She was like, "You crazy?" I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna be talking for about 3 hours." So that's the only reason. Yes, I was married. Y'all better tell Slime Doll my story, girl. That's where my glow up came from after my divorce, because I wasn't you got to see my history. I wrote it. I was not a faithful wife, and I was in a very good situation. I ain't gonna lie. Monica, those were dates. Don't try to act like we weren't on full out dates. Me and you, sis. We was getting the outfits together. We was going on dates. Oh my gosh, girl, if I had the money, I would be just handing out randoms to you. Thank you. And you know what? Let me tell you, one of the bigger YouTubers that I talked to, I literally just talked to her yesterday, and she told me the same thing. She said, Courtney, it's coming. It's got to be coming. So I thank you. But I try to be humble. Monica, we were. Don't tell me to stop. We were. Yes. I couldn't. Monica can tell you I couldn't sit down. Monica can tell you I just couldn't. And I loved him. I wholeheartedly loved him. Monica, no. I used to be leaving the club early to go talk to him because he was in the West Coast, so he was 3 hours back. And I had to be like, girl, I have to leave her at the club by herself. Monica can tell you. Oh, thank you, Taylor. Y'all are giving me so much love today. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all, that's why I said, you know what? I just think I'm down here. It's a hating little city. You know, sometimes your natural vibe, sometimes your community really controls that too. I said, I got to trust me, y'all, when we start doing these lives together, that's going to blow up. And then I'm working with a couple of other content creators, and they're helping too. And I'm responding to, you know, people are emailing me. And I'm having full out like coaching glow up sessions with people. Yes, Monica, I did. Monica, no, I used to leave Monica at that club. I'd be like, Monica would be sliding. And I'd be like, girl, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta, you know, I gotta get there. Social media is, but you know how it is when your local city will put you on. Because see, I'm from Philly. So where I grew up in Philly. After I left FAMU, that's where I spent most of my adult life. And I saw that firsthand, that once you're in a city that really will support you and get behind you, girl, you're a god just in your city. And that's something that does not happen in the South. It's just not. Maybe Monica can tell us, because Monica's from Texas. So, and I know, you know, there were people in Texas that I never heard of Pimp G. I mean, what was it? What's the one that did Big Pimpin', right? Bun B. I never heard of him until, you know, something that came out. And I remember when that broke, and Monica was like, who, what? This is like big, huge stuff. And I was like, nah, never heard of him. So being from a city that would really push you is so different. It's so different. No, I don't know, Slime Doll. I think that you're just really pretty. I think that you're really pretty. You're really appealing. Not just pretty, but you're really appealing. And you're so real. Oh my gosh. Like you're so real. I think that beauty would be great for you. I think that beauty is maybe doing some more hauls, maybe doing some celeb makeovers. I see people that used to do that. Like they would take, like I remember somebody got real popular one time when they showed what Taylor. They showed what before he went to jail and all of that, what Tekashi 6ix9ine would look like without his tats. Like they did like a virtual makeover, and they got like almost like they got like 1 million hits, and their thing went up to like 10,000 subs like literally in 2 days because of that. So I think something like that would be that. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's true. Yes, exactly. So Monica, wait, was I a hater? I wasn't. I just didn't know who these people were. Monica was always hollering out some people from Houston, and she had Monica got a cute Houston accent too. Like she got a cute Texas accent, and I would be like, "All right, nah, none of that. I'll stick to Nas. I'll stick to Nas. I'm on that Nas too." So, but cities that feed into you, that it's a totally different energy. And for a while, because I wasn't from here in Miami, I thought, oh, once I get a little bit more popularity, like they'll start to feed into me like that. And they just have a cap. Like, no, they just have a cap, and they really do like, people that are from here. But even people that are from here, they don't put on. That's why you have people like Trina that have these illusions of grandeur. That's something that's very common here in Miami. I was talking to a sis about this earlier today. And I was just like, I don't want to offend you because you are that type of vibe. So let me tell you, like I said, Monica, you and her, we're going to have a good time when I get there. We're going to do the melting pot. We're going to do Taselli's. I got to get my wraps. Okay. I make a good kale salad, Slime Doll. Slime Doll, make sure you email me. Because I need your phone number. So these YouTube streets are packed, but there's still room for us, Monica. Monica is just being a downer, y'all. She being a downer, y'all. Monica is just being a downer. There's room for us, sis. We about to take over. Let me tell you, we about to run a trifecta. We about to take over. But yes, y'all. I just wanted to talk a little bit, like I said, more about this, what we need to be doing with our agenda, and why we need to be making sure that we keep our tapped in to the narrative, because we're losing this. I didn't even watch Black Prince. If you're still here, drop the email. I'm going to drop the IG. The IG is just Group Glow Up, and I'm also going to put up my website. The website is www.glowmega.life. So yes, and share. You guys, that really does make a difference when you share on your page. Yes, a podcast, and it really does make a difference when you share on your platform. When you encourage other people to sub people, that really does make a difference, because there are people that even if I'm talking about something they're interested in, they're not gonna click. But let it be somebody that they are already tuned into that's talking about it. Oh, they're gonna click. It's just, that's just the nature of the beast, y'all. And as quiet as it's kept, even like this last month, this has been my biggest glow up as far as subscribers the last month. And it still feels like it's like, pulling teeth. It really does. It still feels like it's really hard, even though I've had I think I went up like 140 in 1 month, but I'm like, I want to do like 140 like a day. But it just takes a little. Oh, thank you so much, sis. Thank you, Slide. Thank you so much. And share. What is it? Group chatter? Okay, I'm going to look into it, because you know what? Something's wrong with my IG. I can't post. I can join other people. I can follow people, and I can private message, but I can't post, which is weird. But me and Monica, we working on something big, y'all. We are. We're going to have a big announcement soon. We already know it. We claim it. We already know it. We're working on something really big. And I think that once we do have that energy and we have a podcast and we'll have people feeding in, we'll have other creators. And we've been doing this. And that's one thing too, that a lot of people don't realize, like, you know, you might have just found me and I may have just started this channel, but we've been writing for, you know, beyond 20 years. Like, we're writers. We are content creators. Monica had to remind me, y'all, when we were at FAMU, I did a show called Real Rattlers. And Monica was like, yeah, that's why I never really messed with College Hill, because they stole your idea. And I was like, who idea? And she was like, you remember we did that Real World Rattlers? They stole it. College Hill stole your idea. And I was like, you know what? That is true. Like, my girl had to remind me of that. It's funny how the brain works, like, because the things that you can't control, you'll just, you know, let it fade to black a bit. But she reminded me of that, and I thank her for that. That was child, anything. You hear me? That was my lady. That was my lady. So we about to return. We about to get that energy back, so to speak. We about to get it back. Amen. Amen. But so, and this is why having that presence and having people in your life and in your network that will speak that into you is so important, because that's what happened with Nancy, y'all. Nancy didn't have nobody in her network to check her on that foolishness. And now she's going to go down in history. Y'all, that picture is going to go down in history as her looking like a real fool. And child, if anybody, get that shot together of her wobbling on her knees trying to get up. Child, it was just beyond embarrassing, y'all. It was beyond embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed for her. So, you know, we have to be honest with each other. We have to hold each other accountable. We have to be still loving, you know, still graceful, still with grace, because by the grace of God, there go I. My mom used to say that all the time. No one is perfect. No one has the perfect answer, but what? But you know, when we work together, we are really going to be able to make the impact. That's why I said, baby boomers, let them have it. You know, my dad's a baby boomer, and, you know, I've even seen him get very, you know, I won't say complacent, but, you know, they just get to age where that's all they want to do is just live. They tired of fighting. They tired of doing this and that. They just want to chill. So he's definitely in that age group. And I encounter a lot of people in that age group that have that same sentiment. But what I'm seeing in this generation with the eyes on us like they are right now, the millennials, the Generation Xers, Generation Zers, let's not drop this ball. Let's not drop this ball, because it's so imperative and it's so worth it to keep focused on, you know, being in the element, not of the element, but in it, and being aware. Y'all, I want to give before we get too late down, because I know, you know, we almost been on here. We almost been on here an hour, y'all. We almost been rocking for a good hour. It's almost going into 45 minutes. But before we start to wind down a bit, I want to give a big shout out to my big sister, Monica Delancey. She ran the race of her life in Atlanta yesterday. And she was not victorious in winning that seat, but y'all, this is the best she's ever done. This is the highest percentage that the local election ever drew. She came in third place. She didn't score high enough she didn't place high enough to force a runoff. But Monica Delancey, I'm so proud of you. When I tell y'all, Monica has been a genius. She always was. She knew policy real well. She knew policy real well ever since she was, you know, in middle school. She always was running for something, middle school, high school. When I told her that I wanted to run for council down here, my sister came. She drove down from Atlanta, She drove down from the A, and she stayed with me for about a week, and she drew me up a campaign. She drew me up a campaign, and it took me high enough so that I could claim a council seat. You know, and so I thank you for it. I just wanted to give out that announcement to my big sis. I'm proud of you, sis, and I am looking forward to I'm looking forward to joining you, sis. I am. Yeah, somebody called me from a private number. I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna answer that. Amen. They're gonna have to go to voicemail. Who called me from a private number? So I love you, Monica, and I'm very proud of you. And the legacy lives. The legacy never dies. The legacy lives on. You know, we're gonna carry the torch. Okay, it came from up top. So as up top, down below. It came from up top. So that's my glow up. That's my glow up icon of today. You know, it may not have been a the enough for you to become the commissioner, but definitely enough for you to make a difference, especially to young people, to see a representative that looks like them running for a seat, to give them a place at the table. All right. And also to just show them that legacy comes in all types of shades. It comes in all types of forms. Legacy is what you make it. All right. So, that's my glow up moment. That's my glow up icon for today. So y'all make sure we have a couple of big things going on. I have been promising you guys my workout update, my glow up, because I'm back on another fast, y'all. Y'all know how I do. Y'all, sometimes when you get started on these fasts, you can't stop. So I haven't eaten since Monday. I'm back on another fast. Like I said, Monica and I, we putting up some prayers. We got some major developing. So I want to make sure I'm getting all the way prepared. I'm also back writing my letters. That is something I've always found very fulfilling. I always like to put a piece of mail in the mail. All right. Because, people really get inspired, and they really are touched when you take the time out to write a piece of, to write them something. So I found out yesterday that there's a young girl that like Centoya Brown. She killed her abuser, and she's 17 years old, and she's serving I think she's serving 12 years. She's serving 12 to 14 years, and I got her information from online yesterday, so I am putting that in the mail today. If you guys would like to join in also writing her, please email. Do not hesitate. My email is groupglowup@gmail.com. And I think Black Princess might have stepped off a bit. So it's groupglowup@gmail.com. And my IG is groupglowup. And my website is www.glowmaker.life. So here is, if you want to start writing people, you all put a piece of glow in that mail. It doesn't cost, stamps don't cost that much. And right now they're talking about discontinuing the United States Post Office. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. All right. We want to keep our postal servers working and in motion. My dad used to be a postal worker. So of course we want to keep that. We want to keep that same energy. And y'all, people really do. They still appreciate that. And I'm not just talking about people in prison, but there are people in my that I'm no longer even like my ex-in-laws. I still write them. And, that's the least I can do. Because like I said, your girl wasn't she wasn't as available as I should have been as I could have been to build up those quality relationships with his family members back then. So now that, I've grown up, excuse me. None of y'all caught me in that. Now that I've grown up and I can appreciate what they were trying to teach me and how they were trying to reach me, I can definitely, I'm grown up enough to say, hey, I get it now. And thank you for having that relationship with me and trying to better my relationship with my, ex-husband. And I thank you. And sometimes I just literally write, sometimes I just really literally put a thank you note, a thank you card in the mail. And I know that touches people. So, because I know it touches me, when I receive something, especially unexpected. During COVID, somebody sent me some teas and, I didn't know who it was, but they sure sent them to me and I enjoyed them. So, what else is going on, y'all? So we talked about Nancy Badney. We talked about No Ma'am Nancy. All right, we covered that. We talked about how no paycheck, no peace. All right, y'all, please write that down. Please write that down. If you're going to a protest, if you are going to a protest, no paycheck, no peace. No paycheck, no peace. What they used to say in our time? Pay me. You pay me. I'm not gonna say it because I know I've grown up, but absolutely, we need the payment needs is the check is overdue, guys. The check is overdue, and this generation needs to know it. This generation needs to know it, and y'all need to know we had it. So it's not even a matter of they never gonna give that to us. No, we had it. All they got to do was give it back. That's all. They just need to give it back. We'll take it from here. We'll take it from here. Thank you. Just give it back. So we talked about that. We also, we're definitely talking about how we can start to encourage and glow up each other. Y'all, this is a movement. This glow up is a movement. You don't just do the glowing up by yourself. We're glowing up because we're living life intentionally with accountability and purpose. That's what it is. And so you can't do that accountability just on yourself. You have to have that accountability with other people. Other people have to say, hey, let's make this happen. So let's do that. So I'm committing already, getting back to Georgia. Honey, Slime Doll is nothing but a thing. Let's do it. Taylor, like I always say to you, I love your energy. You're very smart. You're very witty. Please make sure, send me an email with your phone number so I can make sure I Zelle you a little bit of glow up, a little glow up allowance, if you will. And, Iron was one of the first people that were subbing that I actually shared my project with. And I love that, he encouraged me. He wasn't like, oh, that sound kind of whack. And he kept coming back. Hey, so I appreciate that. So, we can speak that into each other, y'all. You don't have to go this alone. That's what the group Glow Up is all about. That's what this Glow Up movement is all about. Being accountable, living life with intention, and making sure that we that's Carla. And making sure that we love up on one another. So with that being said, we're winding down. I'm getting these calls, y'all. Like I told you, I'm not going to be, my church members, some church members were supposed to take me out for, trying to take me out for dinner tonight. I'm fasting, but I say, my kids definitely will appreciate it. And I don't know if we're going to be able to actually eat there, or they're going to be able to eat there. That's why I said I thought they were picking them up and just taking them and bringing them back because, they're not too many places I know that are doing full sit downs, but they keep calling. So I'm going to have to jump off of here. But y'all know, thank y'all so much for joining me on this What's Glowing On Wednesday. And thank you for, the people that tried to help me figure out what was glowing on with Nancy, because wasn't nothing glowing on there. I want to let y'all know. It was a lot going on, but it wasn't nothing glowing on. Y'all already know. So I do owe you guys a video. Like I said, on my fitness journey, I'm back on my fast. I have some other results I'd love to report on. Yeah, this has really been amazing. I am not making the progress that I would love to as much in my lower body, but I just got to commit to doing more running, y'all. But I am making I'm making progress, but just not as much, y'all. The backside is taking a little bit more time to tone it all the way up than what I would like. And I want to get my legs slim enough so I can do my jeans again. I'm not even a big shorts type of person. I just love flowy pants and, you know, nice jeans and some heels. I want to get to that point again, you know. So prayerfully, I am going to be for about a week. I was only doing a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Yeah, that's my cat. My cat like opens up the closet with her head. She's amazing. I was doing only kale salads for dinner. So I'm going to post that. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Light your light. Light your light. I will give you this. Thank you so much, Shalani. Mr. Arm. So I am going to post, I'm going to make a video. I promise it is going to be up before the weekend. And then the next live that I do, y'all know. What? Okay, I'm going to be MIA, missing in action from Miami. So thank you guys for coming with me thus far. Y'all see, I am just under 400 subs, y'all. Please, please help me share this, share my channel, share the glow, and y'all know what to do. Glow up.